It's the greatest YouTuber of all time, even better than Mr. Beast. It's nostalgia, Dr. Applesauce. We're back with another one. Good morning. The Pope of Pokemon is back. And this video is actually more for a question one of my subscribers just asked. I'm making this video, and I feel like maybe it'll teach a lot of you a little bit of a lesson in investing, or maybe reinforce your beliefs that you already knew, whatever. So they asked me, and they said, do you think Fusion Strike will do what Phantom Forces has done? Phantom Forces is like $23,000 a booster box. I'm thinking about buying a case, and my answer to that is over time, yes. The Gengar is a completely iconic card from Fusion. I think it'll just, that and the Espeon will single-handedly just completely carry it. That someday, it may be 5 or 10 years down the road, but you'll see a Phantom, Fusion Strike booster box, be fucking 10 grand, 20 grand, who knows? If you wait fucking a long-ass time, I'm sure it's going to get expensive. But that sounds good. And, my point in this video is if you can get a Fusion Strike booster box for like $5,500, $5K, yeah, okay, it's a good pickup. Paying $6,400, I would have to say your money can be put in better places. And I'll explain why and what that better place is. Most of you know where I'm going at with this one, but is buying, so let's say you get a Fusion case for $6 grand. It's a little under market. You could essentially buy almost 5 feet. Well, no, what would it be? 3? Is it 3? Let's say 1600 is 32. So you could buy like 3 to 4 sealed cases of Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETBs for the same amount of money. And I'm going to explain why at this point in the market, that is a better move than going with booster boxes, even though I like booster boxes. I know a lot of people do, but I'm going to explain. Now, we look at a set that's more expensive, Evolving Skies. The Pokemon Center sealed case of ETBs is like $10,000 to $11,000, the lowest listed. A sealed case of Evolving Skies booster boxes are like 15 grand, okay? So there's really only a $5,000 difference. So let's say you did the same move with Evolving Skies when it was Fusion Strike's price. And we, lap this over like a stencil over to Fusion Strike. Now, that one booster box case you would have bought of Fusion Strike that is now 15 grand, if you bought 3 or even 4, because like extra $200, you're going to get 4 Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETB cases, and you'll probably find them for $1,500. So you'll probably be able to do 4, because someone will probably give you a decent deal. You could buy 4 Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETB sealed cases, and let's say it does the same thing Evolving Skies has already done. Okay, those Pokemon Center sealed cases, let's say you sell them for 10 grand a pop right now. That's $10, $20, $30, $40,000, and your Fusion Strike would only be at 15 in booster boxes. So in my opinion, in the current market prices, I would go with the fucking Fusion Pokemon Center ETB sealed cases as like my top tier investment of period. Like, there's really not much better you could do with your money, honestly, than buy that. I mean, I honestly don't know anything else better. Because I think there will be a day where Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETB cases hit $10,000 a piece. Maybe higher than that. I mean, those are kind of a very fucking sought after collectible that over time, like even if Fusion Strike goes up, look at Phantom Forces ETBs. Like, they are fucking expensive. That's why I say Pokemon Center ETBs, they're kind of like a discontinued thing right now. They still make them, but like they're not like very easy to get straight from Pokemon, and especially of these older sets. So over time, those Pokemon Center ETBs will go right up with the booster boxes, actually more. So in my opinion, since the Fusion Strike booster box cases are already $6,400, man, I would personally just go get 4 cases of Fusion Strike Pokemon Center ETBs, throw them in your closet, and wait like 5 or 10 years. Like you'll have more money than just buying the sealed case of Fusion Strike booster boxes, in my opinion. Some people may disagree with this take, but the data is the data. And that's just how it is. Go on TCG Player yourself if you don't believe what I'm saying. Check Evolving Skies booster box prices, which are like 15,000, and check PC ETB cases, which are 10,000. I mean, they're actually 11,000, but they're almost the same. I mean, like there's a $4,000 difference, but you spent a lot more money acquiring that booster box case than you did the cheap Pokemon Center ETBs. But the Pokemon Center ETBs are still more collectible. They're more rare. I think in the next 10 years, they'll be harder to find than booster boxes. Because it happens like that with ETBs, like oddly enough. You can check back like X and Y. The ETBs are expensive as fuck. You go back to like black and white era, yeah, ETBs are crazy expensive. So that's why personally, looking at the current prices, I would get 4 cases over a Fusion Strike booster box case. That's my best take from this channel, and my best advice, that if you're going to spend that kind of money, I would go with the 4 cases. Because like, look at it. Like, let's say Fusion Strike, a sealed case goes to 20K. Like, well, 15K. Like, you're looking at the Pokemon Center ETBs will be like 10 grand a piece. So like, you're going to have 40 grand compared to just like 15. You know what I mean? Like, you'll have a lot more money. And I learned that lesson the hard way. Trust me. I've been in this hobby for like 4 years. I found that out the hard way, that I should have just been buying Pokemon Center ETB cases over booster boxes. So yeah, trust me. I didn't like to learn it either, man, but it's just something that you end up learning. Like the sealed ETB cases are from Pokemon Center, or the gold, so that's what I would go with. And then add the fact that like they're weirdly half price right now. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with that. Fusion, it's like you're already paying like max price, the highest Fusion Strike's ever been. You're paying the highest price. You're actually paying half price on the Pokemon Center ETBs. That's why I would personally go with them. But I mean, you can do anything you want, man. I mean, if you personally disagree with me and think that the booster boxes will be better, hey, they might be. They might be. Like I said, I can't tell for sure. I know that both will be more expensive, but I would probably just go with the Pokemon Center ETBs, man. At these prices, yeah, like that would be my best pick. Let me know what you guys would pick. Would you guys rather have 4 Pokemon Center ETB sealed cases, or 1 booster box case of Fusion Strike? I'm picking the 4 PC ETB cases myself. But let me know what you guys would pick. I'm genuinely curious. Thanks for my subscriber for bringing that question up. I think it was a very good question to ask. But yeah, I do. I think over time, 5 to 10 years from now, yeah, you'll probably see Fusion be Phantom Forces level prices. I mean, it may take a little longer, and by the time you see Fusion be that price, Phantom Forces will probably be 100 grand a booster box. But still, yeah, like it'll take time, but it will probably happen. Fusion Strike is a knockout set, and it's getting older, so. But yeah, that's why I would go with the PC ETB cases, man. And trust me, I was a booster box guy for a long time. You can tell by my collection. I own a lot of booster boxes, but yeah, I would go with the sealed cases, man. I really would. I wouldn't go buy a bunch of like individual ones. I would make sure you get these sealed cases of Fusion Strike PC ETBs, but you're paying half price right now, man. I mean, you can't beat it. They're usually like $3,000. I mean, honestly, and there's a couple people letting them go for $1,500, $1,600. You really can't beat that deal, in my opinion. Like, I really don't know a better place to put money in than right there. I mean, if I was doing it, that's how I would go about doing it. Right now. So that's just my best advice. Let me know what you guys would do, though. Genuinely curious. Thanks for bringing up a good point, because I feel like this was a video I needed to make with my audience and kind of discuss a little bit more of why I would go with Pokemon Center ETB sealed cases over just the booster boxes. Even though the booster boxes are cool, both will probably do extremely well. But yeah, I would have to go on Infusion Strike's case. With the current prices, I would have to go with the PC ETB cases, man. I think your money's better spent there. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. We're out.